Here it is, folks. The 2025 Red Bull lineup is finally set in stone. Sergio Perez is staying in Red Bull after signing a fresh 2-year deal that keeps him in the driver's seat until the end of the 2026 Formula One season. He will continue to be Max Verstappen's right-hand man for a record 6 straight seasons as F1's upcoming regulation cycle is on the horizon. But did Red Bull choose Checo because of his skill as a driver, or because of the money he rakes in? In an exciting start to the 2024 season, 34-year-old Mexican dynamo Sergio Perez has been burning rubber alongside Max Verstappen, and with 3 impressive runner-up finishes in the first 4 Grands Prix, Perez has revved up his momentum and clinched his seat for the 2025 season. Just when a recent dip in form started to throw some shadows of doubt, Red Bull has hit the brakes on any driver market shakeups. Amidst the frenzy of a volatile driver market, the team from Milton Keynes has decided to stick with their winning formula, keeping their driver lineup rock solid for the next 2 years. Speaking on his shiny new contract, Checo said, "I am delighted to be staying here to continue our journey together and contribute to this team's great history for 2 more years. Being part of the team is an immense challenge, and one I love. I want to thank everyone for all the trust they are putting in me. It is a lot, and I want to pay it back with excellent results on track and off track." Red Bull team principal Christian Horner has pinpointed continuity and stability as the driving forces behind extending Sergio Perez's Formula One contract. Horner emphasized the team's focus on maintaining harmony to tackle the mounting challenges from rivals this season. This decision reflects Red Bull's calculated approach to keep their winning formula intact in the middle of fierce competition on the track. Horner had this to say about re-signing the Mexican. "Now is an important time to confirm our lineup for 2025. And we are very pleased to continue working together with Checo. Continuity and stability are important for the team, and both Checo and Max are a successful and robust partnership, securing our first ever 1-2 finish for the team in the championship last year. Checo has had a strong start to 2024 with the second places in Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and Japan, and then his podium in China." Sergio Perez may have agreed to a 2-year contract with Red Bull Racing, but Christian Horner only mentioned solidifying the lineup for 2025. Is there a contractual clause for a potential Perez exit after 1 year, or is Horner referring to the possibility of Max Verstappen shedding his Red Bull suit? It's intriguing that Horner's statement specifies 2025 only, despite Perez signing a 2-year deal. Given the meticulous nature of press releases in Formula One, this choice of words by Horner appears deliberate. It raises questions about potential clauses in Perez's contract or strategic considerations for the team beyond 2025. It appears that despite Sergio Perez's statements, there might be a 1+1 deal in place at Red Bull Racing. This echoes identical discussions at Mercedes, where Lewis Hamilton's contract was stated to run until 2025. But both parties seemingly had an option to part ways at the end of 2024, a choice that Hamilton has indeed exercised. Sergio Perez wants to drive for Red Bull Racing in both 2025 and 2026, and while Red Bull emphasizes it as a 2-year contract, the structure opens the possibility to a potential option for the second year, so they can keep their options open for the future. There's also the possibility that Christian Horner's statement refers to Max Verstappen's situation. While Verstappen is committed to Red Bull Racing for 2025, rumors suggest he's exploring options for 2026. Mercedes and Toto Wolff are actively pursuing Verstappen, even though his contract runs until 2028, with provisions allowing for an earlier departure if certain conditions are met. What Horner said after confirming Checo's contract didn't help quench the fires of speculation. He put a spotlight on Sergio Perez's recent challenges, including an 8th-place finish at Imola and a retirement on the opening lap in Monaco. But apparently, Horner isn't losing grip on hope. He claims to be standing firmly behind the 6-time Grand Prix winner, believing that Perez will bounce back from these setbacks. His public confidence in Perez's ability to overcome struggles comes off as a little ingenuine at times, but it does say a lot about the crucial role Perez plays in boosting Red Bull's chances in the championship battle. Horner said, "The past few races have been tough. There is convergence on the grid, but we are confident in Checo and look forward to his return to proven form and performance that we so often see. Last year was a unicorn season, and we will need to work hard to retain our titles, but we are assured in our lineup and with the team as a whole, which is imperative in what is shaping up to be a close-fought championship this year." One reason for Red Bull keeping Sergio Perez is money. While Checo isn't from the United States, He enjoys immense popularity among Hispanic audiences across North America. Red Bull Racing's decision to renew Perez's contract could be seen as a strategic move to solidify their ongoing success and appeal on the American continent. Attending a Formula One Grand Prix in the United States offers a glimpse of the passionate support Sergio Perez receives from fans. Netflix's Drive to Survive series and the growth of the US fanbase in Formula One have incredibly impacted the sport. But before that, Sergio Perez was one of a select few commanding intense loyalty and admiration among American fans. Without Perez's dedicated fanbase, F1 might not have had strong enough support in North America to sustain a single US-based race, let alone three. BetMGM's 2023 data shows that Sergio Perez was the most searched for driver on Google in several states bordering Mexico, including California, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. U.S. Census data from 2022 highlights that California, Texas, and Arizona are among the top 5 states with the highest numbers of Hispanic identifying residents. In states like Texas, people of Hispanic origin form the largest demographic group. Sergio Perez's popularity among fans is mirrored in his success with sponsors. Building a close friendship with Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim, Perez has secured lucrative deals with top Mexican companies like Telmex, Kavak, Claro, and Telcel. These sponsorships remain valuable due to Perez's enduring popularity, giving sponsors confidence that their investments will yield significant returns. All that said, the contract extension isn't good news for everybody over at Red Bull. Sergio Perez's renewal has put the brakes on Yuki Tsunoda's hopes of a promotion to the main team. The Japanese star, in top form, is now expected to remain with RB for another year. And as of now, departing Ferrari ace Carlos Sainz is officially out of the running for a Red Bull seat. With Red Bull's decision set in stone, Sainz faces a tantalizing choice. Will he rev up with Audi's long-standing offer, or steer his career towards Williams? Since joining Red Bull in 2021, Perez has racked up 5 of his 6 career Grand Prix victories, earning his spot in the fast lane. While gunning to take on Verstappen and snag his own world championship at first, Sergio Perez has shifted gears this year. Christian Horner applauds Perez for being less fixated on his teammates' performances, focusing instead on his own race strategy. Red Bull's decision to stick with Sergio Perez, currently holding strong in 5th place in the driver's standings after 8 thrilling races, seems to be a good sign for maintaining balance within the team. But as the competition heats up with rivals like Ferrari and McLaren closing in, questions linger about Perez's ability to assist Red Bull in defending their constructors' titles. As Red Bull gears up for the Canadian Grand Prix this weekend, they hold a 24-point lead over Ferrari, with the Italian team seizing opportunities during Red Bull's challenges in Monte Carlo. Max Verstappen leads the drivers' standings, holding a 31-point advantage over Charles Leclerc. But Sergio Perez's recent struggles have seen him slip to 5th place, reflecting the fierce competition unfolding in the Formula One season. What do you think? Is Sergio Perez's new Red Bull contract well-deserved, or was it nothing more than a money move for the Milton Keynes team? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.